Hopefully you got the chance to check out parts 1 and 2 of our bad attractions at Walt Disney World. We highlighted 13 different experiences at all 4 parks, and now we are going to tier them from worst to best. I wouldn't say any of these attractions are particularly great, but some are definitely better than others. So we've thrown up a chart here on Tier Maker. This is something that actually you guys can participate in too. The link is in the description if you would like to create your own ranking. But this should be fun. Sarah and I are both here that we're going to debate back and forth which ones are the best and which are the worst.
And we definitely don't agree with each other.
Absolutely. So we're just going to work from left to right here. First up is Star Tours.
I like Star Tours.
I do too.
I think it's one of the better ones out of what we highlighted.
Oh, I mean, I totally agree. I mean, the main thing is that it just doesn't fit anymore because of Galaxy's Edge. But the ride itself is not too bad. I would say maybe just as a start, we try it in like the fun category.
It is fun. And like I agree with you. The only reason that I think that it should be taken out is because you leave Galaxy's Edge and you walk by some Muppet stuff and next thing you know you're back with Star Wars. It literally doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, we can always come back to any of these, but I feel like that's a pretty good way to start out.
And it is fun.
It is. All right, so Filler Magic.
I think that wherever you would have put it the first time you did it, it deserves to be at least 2 notches higher because the main complaint you had was that you thought that the animation wasn't that great and the 3D hurt your eyes.
Yes.
And they fixed it.
Yeah. So I would definitely agree. I mean, before I probably would have put it in like bad or terrible.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I didn't think it was that great.
That's not terrible.
Okay, well, I would say now it's probably like neutral or fine.
Well, okay. And we disagree a little bit because I grew up like watching the Disney movies, so like whenever I hear like the songs come on, I get like hype.
Yeah.
And I love like the fact that they have Donald Duck going through like all these different stories. It's like a crossover.
Okay. All right. So what do you think?
I think it's fun, but I know you want to put it.
Well, I could put it neutral, so we could find like middle ground would probably be like fine.
Fine.
Okay. All right. It's a Small World. Is
that next?
All. Yes.
I think It's a Small World is great. Okay. I don't understand. I understand the song being really freaking annoying after a while, but the concept is great. It is so artistically creative and awesome. The dolls are only minorly creepy.
They're just, I think that it is just really annoying and it's overly long. I don't think that it needs to be.
It's only because they stack, man.
They stack every single time, and it's just like, I'm glad that at least they sing the song in different languages, so it's not the same exact thing over and over again, but I still don't think it is like amazing.
It changes based on the region. Like you get into like the part with like Hawaii and all that, and it's very like Polynesian sounding, you know?
Okay, so where would you put this?
I think personally, I wouldn't put it in the excellent tier because it's a boat ride. Back when it first was a thing, like when it first came out, I would have put it in the excellent tier. Now it's like, I say it's fun.
Okay, I would probably put it in bad.
Really?
I don't particularly like it.
Okay,
I
but
wouldn't say
I don't
think it's quite as much like these two where it's terrible or horrendous.
Okay, but if I plugged your ears or if you had headphones on, you could listen to like
EDM.
Would you be happy?
I mean, I still don't think the ride is all that great, but like that would help. But
we're gonna try that next.
Okay.
Put on a Lenium or something.
All right. How about here? Okay, we can put it in fine. All right. Figment.
I like how you picked the photo of the moon for this one instead of Figment.
I do not like that. I don't like it at all. I'll be blunt. I think this ride is horrendous.
I don't think it deserves horrendous. The storyline is stupid. The dinosaur or the dragon or whatever is kind of annoying. And the moon is like my sleep paralysis demon. Like, if I woke up in the middle of the night, he'd be right in my face. But I think the way that they do the ending with, like, the screen dropping and everything, and it's all, like...
That's, like, the only part that's, like, remotely cool.
It's a cool little trick. I don't know. I'd say it's bad.
You say it's bad? All right,
it's
so
bad.
I'd say it's horrendous, so then terrible is the middle ground. All right, Country Bear Jamboree.
Oh, God.
Is this your least favorite?
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Horrendous?
But I feel like I have a bias, though.
You don't like them because it's creepy and they give you nightmares. I think that's completely justifiable.
Yeah, but, like,
Why are you sympathizing with them if you hate them?
I don't know. I'm starting to feel wrong about this. I don't know. Maybe I've held something against them for too long and I need to let it go. Maybe I should talk to my therapist about that.
Okay. Well, I will not be talking to anyone about my hatred of Country Bear Jamboree.
I've already scheduled an appointment.
All right. So I'll do what Sarah can't and put it in horrendous.
Okay. I'm still gonna have bad dreams about them.
Seven Dwarves Mine Train. This was one
That
that
should
like
not even be on this list. You're just bitter.
You're right. It is objectively well done.
Yeah.
But it's just not. I wouldn't say it's amazing. Like I think
a mine train.
I think fun is an appropriate category for that.
I think for what it is, being like a family, mine train, I think it's excellent, personally. Yeah, it's not a great like roller coaster, but like I'm also 26 and I've, ridden stuff like Steel Vengeance and Fury and, but if I'm like a kid who's on vacation with my parents, like if that had been around when I was younger, I would have loved it.
Okay. Here's what I'll give you. I would say out of all of the attractions on this list, this one is the best. So I will let you have excellent for this one.
Yay!
All right, Muppet Vision 3D.
Well, I freaking love the Muppets.
See, I didn't grow up with the Muppets, so I don't like. I think that. All right.
I'm a speaker.
Yeah, I know. I think that it has some funny moments. It's the same thing as like Star Tours. I think that this attraction is old and probably needs to go. Like, frankly, I would be willing to, I think probably neutral for this one. Like, I think it is okay for like what it does, but it also like objectively, I think it is time for it to go.
I know, but I love the Muppets. It makes me sad. But you're right. It is. I think I was the one who said it should be on, our agenda when we went to do all the
This was your idea. So.
I know. But it's like, it's funny because, like, they're bad rides for Disney.
All right.
Okay.
So,
like, and like, I like the Muppets, but you're right. Like, the 3D still looks great.
Yeah, the animation was good, and everything. Like, I thought it was a lot better than Filler Magic, even with the update. Okay. So
then should it be higher than Filler Magic?
Ooh. Yeah, see, I would put Muppet Vision over Filler Magic.
Okay.
We could switch these two. Do you think that's fair? Do something like that?
I like Filler Magic.
But do you like Muppet Vision more?
I don't know.
I think there's a clear winner here. I think definitely Muppet Vision is better.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh. So maybe Muppet Vision should be in fun. Filler Magic should be in fine.
Okay, we could do that. We could say, because that's kind of along the lines of like Star Tours, where like same sort of thing, where it's like,
yeah,
it's all right for what it is. Cars though.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, definitely.
That's bad.
Yeah. Do you think it's terrible?
No, it's not terrible. Because I cannot put that next to like Figment because one, it's not the same thing. It's not a ride. It should be. But the animatronic of Lightning McQueen is very impressive and it's very cool. But everything else sucks. Yeah. It's like painfully boring.
Okay. All right. So I think bad is pretty appropriate there. All right. So Ratatouille.
I like it better now.
But I still don't think it's great. I think fine I think fine is an appropriate.
Because the first time I wrote it, I was in more of like the neutral area. Because I'm like, yeah, it's like it's old technology and it's but not everything was working that day. Like the smells and everything made it like way. It's funny how like one small thing can make it.
But I still don't think the animation is good. Like, I don't think it is, and the 3D isn't great.
Does it also hurt your eyes?
I mean, it's not.
Maybe you just have sensitive eyes.
Shut up.
You should get that checked out.
Shut up. All right, Living with the Land.
This one's hard because I wouldn't put it in the excellent category, and I believe it deserves more than fine, but it isn't particularly fun.
See, I think this is like, I would say the definition of neutral. It's like whatever. Like it is done well for what it is. Okay. But it is not a good ride.
What, you don't like going on a vacation and learning about environmentalism? And
it just doesn't make any sense.
It actually does. It makes sense for the way Epcot used to be. It's a lot different now, but like that pavilion.
But like that's another ride that like it could leave, and I don't think it'd be a big deal at all.
I think people would be pissed.
People are gonna be pissed if anything. They'd be pissed if Figment left.
Oh, it would be more than pissed. They have a cult following.
Okay, well that's dragon. Just stupid.
You saw the popcorn bucket fiasco.
I don't understand that at all. I hate that dragon. All right, let's put Living with the Land neutral for now. All right, Mission Space.
That one is another one that I could probably put in.
Like fine, maybe.
Fine, yeah, because It really is dependent on like how you react to that sensation of all those G-forces on you.
Because like it's
I don't mind
themed well. I just don't think it's a pleasant experience.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Okay.
So like I think it's fine.
Okay. All right. Dinorama, the Dino Land USA, the entire
the whole
themed-
area?
The whole area. Because Primeval World's gone, but now we just have the entire themed area. This is another one I would put in terrible or horrendous.
I don't think it deserves horrendous. I think if you don't know the backstory there, it looks really bad because it looks like they literally took like a crappy old parking lot and like threw a couple rides on top. And the whole point is it's supposed to be like the dinosaurs like overran like a carnival.
Yeah.
And like took over the
But
world,
I don't like it. I think terrible is a very justifiable place to put it.
Funny enough, when I don't know if I've told you this before, but when I was a kid, the first time I ever saw Dino Land, I cried because I thought we weren't in Disney anymore. Like I was like,
yeah, all right.
this?
So that justifies a terrible ranking. All right.
Please do something, Animal Kingdom.
Finally, we have Kitetails.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
I would say bad or terrible.
It's not horrendous.
No, I don't think it's horrendous either, but I
Because
think...
the big kites are cool.
Yeah.
It is a very cool concept that looks like they tossed about a fifth of the budget that they should have into it. And it's like beyond half-assed.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I think it could be more of a walk-by attraction or something. Like they just have them out.
All right, so what do you think, bad or terrible?
Bad.
Bad? Yeah, I think that's fair. All right.
I think.
Do we feel good about that?
I feel good.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel bad that I put something in the horrendous category.
It's okay to admit that Disney doesn't do everything perfect.
No, I know, but I feel like I've held a grudge against these bears my entire life.
I have
Like
no
I said,
sympathy.
gonna talk to
Screw
my
those
therapist.
bears. Get rid of them. They're horrible.
Okay.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this tiered video. Make sure to stay tuned for more here at Coaster Studios. And again, if you would like to participate in your own version of this, be sure to click that link in the description and let us know what you think of this, if you agree or how you ranked them all. So thank you much for joining, and we'll see you next time.